What's happening, guys? Just wanted to film this little candid video today just to discuss how to get through winter essentially without fucking it, okay? So this time of year, the final 2 months of the year, a lot of people are going to be thinking about putting their foot on the brakes, chilling out a little bit. They're going to be kind of seeing 2026 as a fresh start, all right? And this is the wrong way to look at things, totally the wrong way to look at things, because 2 months is a hell of a long time. Okay, it doesn't feel like it's a long time because everyone says it's the final 2 months of the year, 8 weeks till Christmas, whatever it may be. But it's a hell of a long time to, be putting your foot on the brakes, to be kind of calming down, and putting a pin in it until next year. It's totally stupid in my opinion. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be thinking, I'm going to take it easy, next year's my year, new year, new me, I'm going to start fresh, then have a bit of a kind of mindset shift. But the reality is, 95% of the population have poor health, are out of shape, don't like how they look, don't perform well. So we have to really think, do we follow the herd here? Are we just going to do what everyone else does? Or are we going to say to ourselves, okay, they're zigging, I'm going to zag. I'm going to actually do the complete opposite. And I'm actually going to lean in to this period and, give it my best. And I think that is the mindset you have to have. What is everyone else doing that is not succeeding in that area right now? Do the complete opposite. All right, so me personally, I'm still going to do everything I've been doing, come rain or shine, still going to go out, get my morning steps in, still going to be weighing myself first thing in the morning so I can manage my body weight and I know, where to take things, with my calories and my macronutrients, my nutrition in general. Still going to be doing all of that. Going to be pushing strength training hard in the gym, as always. Tracking all my lifts, logging my data, watching back my footage so I can see any sort of form and technique, things that need sorted. So everything is going to be exactly the same, going towards the end of the year. All right, there is a saying that, summer bodies are made in the winter, and this could not be more accurate. And to be honest, I don't even like to think of summer bodies or winter bodies or anything like that. Personally, I want to always be on it. I always want to be in shape. I want to be in shape year round. And with that, it comes year round dedication. You know what I mean? So I don't like thinking in seasons of I'm gonna do less during the winter because that's what everyone else does, and this is a time to really just wind down and do fuck all essentially. I just don't like it. I don't know why this happens. Okay, so I want people to stop thinking about the year in phases of pushing and pulling. You should always have that sort of steady, manageable routine that is going to get you results and keep you results all throughout the entire year. Okay, so with saying that, if you are in the position where you're man, I'm just wanting to pack it in just now, wanting to just take it easier when it comes to all of this stuff, your training, your nutrition, looking after your lifestyle habits. Think about this, your future self is going to look back at this period, and you're either going to look back and say, that was fucking class. I tried really hard, during those winter months, those colder, darker, slightly more depressing months. I tried really hard and, I kept up with my progress. I made some good results. And as a byproduct of that, you're in the new year, you're feeling class, you've not put on unnecessary amounts of body fat, you've not lost muscle, your performance is on point, you're feeling sharp. So that's what we want. We want to basically give our future selves a gift, and that just comes with, the daily action that you take. Like, everything you do right now is going to have an impact on how you feel when it comes to like spring, summer, next year. As I said, I don't like to view things in phases like that, but I do like to look at things in the way of like everything you're doing right now as a gift to your future self. So, every gym session, every nutritious meal, every good night of sleep, every, cardio session that you get in, it all compounds, and it all creates, good physical health, which has a correlation with good mental health, okay? When you feel like you're progressing in any aspect, this is going to have a very, very positive impact on your mental outlook. Okay, so one of the worst things we can do is have no areas in life where we're progressing. That's when we're going to start feeling useless. That's when our mental health is going to start to suffer, because you're just going to feel like you're not winning. So we want to feel like we're winning all year, no matter the season. So always pushing progress. So yeah, guys, like, there's going to be, probably a lot more temptation to just drink more, eat more, and I'm not saying don't socialise. Like, pick and choose your big events. Have a few nights out, over the winter period, but it doesn't have to be, every third night you're getting on the drink, or every second night you're, treating yourself because you deserve it. Like, all of these things are just kind of copes, escapes, and you've got to ask yourself, like, what are you escaping from? Like, why not just do yourself a favour and operate with some discipline, make tomorrow better from the actions that you actually do today. So yeah, I mean, that's probably the biggest bit of advice there, is just when everyone else is zigging, you zag. Like, do not fall into the trap of just following the herd this time of year, because it's just going to land you in the same place as the herd, which is, come January the 1st, you're starting to think, I need to lose fat. I need to, restart my gym membership. I need to reset my mind. It's like, guys, we want to enjoy the festive period and then just be feeling fucking good after it. We don't want to be resetting anything. We don't want to be in that position. We want to just have a constant flow of good training, good nutrition, good sleep, good habits, and that way we're going to be way less volatile. There's going to be way less opportunity to fall into that kind of mindset of new year, new me, which is like, New Year's resolutions can work. They can be really, really good. And, I've seen a small amount of people follow through with them, but in reality, all we have is today, all we have is right now. So make the most of it. Give like your future self a gift by sorting your shit out today. And like, you will never regret that. It's just like the best thing you can do for yourself is to just sort your shit out today so that tomorrow is easier.